Good morning, YouTube and people of the internet. My name is Troy Bush and I sell boats for Petzold's Marine Center. On today's episode of Another Day in the Office, we are already on the water. It's bright and early. I have a customer of mine here in Riverside, and he purchased a new Chris Craft off me, and he also has this cool little brig as a knockaround, as a tender, and he's thinking about trading it in towards an Edgewater, maybe a 320 cc. Regardless if he's going to trade it in or not, I told him I'd pick up his boat. The reason why I want to make this video is I want to talk a little bit about why I go and pick up customers' boats and things like that. I don't make any extra money for it, but I am probably one of the only salespeople out there that can say that our service department is a huge strength. So I'm very lucky to work for Petzold's, obviously, and Dominic and Bob and all the guys there do a phenomenal job. So whenever I get a customer, I try to make sure that we bring their boats back to us for the winter. Now, it's a little bit tricky because home base for us is all the way in Portland, Connecticut, and we are down here, obviously in Norwalk or Fairfield County. So I have to do a little bit of convincing and try to make it easy. I say, hey, I'll come pick up your boat. I'll bring it to my slip over here in at Norwalk, and then we'll get it trailered or hire a captain or whatever it is, but get it up to Portland. I like doing that because I can now control their experience. The last thing that I ever want is for a customer to be unhappy. Once again, especially being up here in the Northeast, we have a very short season. It's the middle of October right now, and you know, it's getting pretty chilly pretty quick. I think it was 52 when I woke up this morning. So, you know, service is the most important thing to boats, and even boat sales, if you ask me. It doesn't matter if you sell the nicest boat in the world. If it has an issue and it can't get repaired, or the dealer doesn't represent it properly and get it repaired in a timely fashion, then the boat's really no good at all. So anyways, I will keep talking about this a little bit, but we are headed to Norwalk. We'll get a little view of this boat here. I haven't run one of these larger inflatables in a long time, and it is windy out, but I don't know, I'm pretty excited. Nothing better than a boat ride in the morning. So anywho, let's get going. Let's do a little time lapse, and I'll talk to you more at the dock. Okay, we are back. The Eagle has landed. Get it? Brig, Eagle. Anywho, that was a really fun trip. This thing's a little rocket ship. Tubes were a little bit on the soft side once again because of the weather. So I didn't have a wide open, but man, she scoots right along. So with any luck, maybe I'll take it in trade, hopefully. Just like I said before, I believe though, any boat that we end up selling in this fall season, if you want to trade in your boat to me, I will take your trade free of cost for winter storage and pickup and winter services and all that stuff. I try to make things as easy as possible, hence why I picked up the boat. So boating can be a little bit stressful sometimes for some people. It certainly is a hobby. It's not anything that anyone needs. So if I can make things really easy by maybe A, picking up your trade, B, making sure I winterize it and winter store it at no cost to you, and then obviously deliver the new boat in the spring. So once again, I want my sales experience to be the opposite of like buying a car. I think I've read a study that people would rather go to the dentist than buy a new or a used vehicle, and I certainly do not want that. My goal is pretty much to do the exact opposite of that. Anywho, boat's back. In the beginning of the video, I think I said he's looking at a 320 Edgewater. Flip my words. I think it's gonna be a 230 smaller center console, But anyways, we'll see what comes from that. Who knows? All right, here we are. So I'm not sure, but I like to, not sure where we left off. I like to kind of record a little bit in order. Say hello, Co. And after picking up the Brig, I decided, you know what? I think it'd be best if I make a quick video for the customer on this Edgewater 230. So hopped in the car. I don't have my truck right now, it's in the shop. And I headed up here to Portland. So I'm gonna go give you guys a quick peek at that boat, get this video done, and that will be the end of the video. So stay tuned. Okay, here we are in our showroom here in Portland. And here is the Edgewater 230cc that I'm going to be making a video and sending it over to my customer. So it's a really neat design that we did. If you guys are Edgewater enthusiasts at all, you know that Edgewater came out with a 208, a 20-footer, with this really cool Watchman edition. So it's, you know, the black rub rails, all the black powder coating, you know, the white, the gray, the black seats and all that. And I thought it looked so sharp that I wanted to copy it. So I did. And I did the same spec as that pretty much, but on just the larger version. So this 230 single 300 Yamaha, all white, ski tow pylon in the back. You'll see all the lights, instead of having the white bezels, they have the black bezels around them. Slide out cooler right there. Underneath the hardtop is also painted black. Looks really good. So aft here, we have a fold down seat, some storage in the floor. Both sides you'll have tow rails. This side will be rod holders and tow rails. Helm. This is a really neat feature that I like a lot. So everyone's doing kind of like a glass dash, you know, a nice dark face, but they, instead of it being shiny, they made it matte to help reduce glare. But nice large Garmin screen, windlass controls and trim tab controls right there. Hopefully you can see that. All electronic controls as well. Stereo, VHF up top. And then forward, once again, the black powder coating looks so sharp on this boat. Nice large bow seating here. Anchor windlass, of course. Right there. And then my favorite part of this boat is the head. So it's a forward opening door here in the head, and it is huge. Once again, for a 23-foot boat, you're not gonna find a larger head. So freshwater flush. Right behind it is a table and or filler here for the bow. So that's a quick walkthrough of the boat. I'm gonna send over my video now to the customer. Thank you for joining me for a full another day in the office. So you got the full experience. We started off taking an Uber to Riverside, and then drove a boat from Riverside to Norwalk. And after we got to Norwalk, I jumped back in my car and drove up to Portland to try to hopefully sell a boat. Who knows? It's nice. Every day is a little bit different here, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.